It's a new year, but I am back in Magic Kingdom. It's about 6 o'clock right now, and I want to do something that I've been waiting a long time to do at Disney at night. In order to do that, though, I do need to make it inside Magic Kingdom, like, very soon.
For your safety, remain seated with the doors closed, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while the tram is moving. And supervise your children. Thank you.
All right, I made it off of the tram at the TTC. So I'm trying to make it inside Magic Kingdom to get a virtual boarding time. There's still Christmas decorations and it's well over a week into January. And as of right now, there are still virtual return times for Tiana's Bayou adventure. All right, I made it onto the monorail. Right in Magic Kingdom, the sun has almost set. Look how beautiful that is. The 7T's looking. This is a beautiful sunset right now. Getting to Magic Kingdom at just the perfect time. Yep, the Christmas tree is still up right now. I would have thought it would have definitely been down, but it is not. So I'm in Magic Kingdom tonight because I want to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Tron at night. Right now everyone is leaving because it is very cold tonight. Very cold. It is cold with an asterisk because Florida resident. So once I'm inside the park, I'll be able to join a virtual return queue for Tiana's. So it's pretty much dark, and there's the train. And what I'm going to do is join a virtual queue for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. And there it is. That is difficult to do, especially after the drop. So there's a 7 a.m. drop and then a 1 p.m. drop. It is about 6:15 right now, and there were still virtual return times available for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and I am group 152. The train has concluded boarding for the day, which is fine because I took that last time I was here. Look at this, the tree is still here. Of course, by the time that I edit and upload this video, the tree will be gone, but it's interesting. This is marathon weekend, and the tree is still here, almost 2 weeks into January. So I know that I'm going to Pinocchio Village House for dinner tonight, but I think I want to do something before that. I'm going to go to Liberty Square and ride the Riverboat. I'm pretty sure that that's going to leave in about like 10 minutes or so, and it stops running at 7 o'clock. It is pleasant to see all of the Christmas decorations. They're playing just the regular music loop for Main Street USA, but it's nice. It's not as crowded as it would be during Christmas season. The Casey's Corner pianist is performing over here. Absolutely insane levels of talent that those pianists have. I don't have a lot of time, so hopefully I can make it over there in the next like 5 minutes. The Liberty Bell leaves every 30 minutes or so, and I want to make sure that I can ride it at night before I can't. I just did the last call, and I made it on board. There's a very probable likelihood that this is the last year to ride the Liberty Square Liberty Bell Riverboat, which is just really sad. And I never get to ride it at night, so I wanted to make sure that I made the effort to do this. I'm going to go up and down the floors a little bit to explore some more. Just the idea of this no longer being here at Magic Kingdom is still a devastating thing to try to comprehend and to make amends with that idea. As of the day that I'm here, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad is closed for over a year-long refurbishment, and they've already started to take some pieces of track out, which is pretty incredible to see. And it's really sad that I'm not going to be able to see the Big Thunder Mountain train anymore from Tom Sawyer Island or the Riverboat. Those are the work lights on the track right now. And the mountain is not as lit up as I would have imagined. And the island is really dark. There's definitely like a beautiful ambiance just to seeing the rivers of America at night. I'm gonna miss the show scenes just along the river. Also, there's just so much to experience that's just so subtle and special about this Riverboat experience, and I know that I do not do it that often, but there's something about this that is the Disney magic. Ain't that the truth? There's Fort Langhorne at night. How cool would it be to sleep on this island?
Give me a death breathing. Sing out.
Or play like a nighttime, like, hide and seek game. It certainly does look eerie at night though, doesn't it? But in like a hauntingly beautiful sort of a way. There's the Haunted Mansion queue. Almost been a full lap around. Came up to the top deck. There's the Steerman's quarters in there. I'm just gonna do a quick little lap around this level. There's this room in here, which I don't know if you have access to just at any general time. And then of course the view from all the way up here is incredible. Of the massive paddle. I spent most of my time on this level. There is a little room in here that I could have sat, but I don't really get to walk through that often. But there's some portraits on the wall in here. It's sort of nice to sort of get out of the cold at some point. But yeah, and I'm going to the bottom level to get off the steamboat. This is a functioning steamboat. So this has always been cool just to see operationally. I never come down to this level. I think the enjoyment for me is just being able to see Magic Kingdom from an upper level though. But that was great. I got to do a nighttime ride on the Liberty Belle Riverboat. Hopefully not for the last time, but if it was, I enjoyed that. So I just put a name of order for Pinocchio's village house. I'm heading over there. Now you can sort of see the massive crane over there at Big Thunder Mountain, which I'm planning to walk over there when I go to Tiana's. I do have to wait a minute for my window though, so I have enough time to slowly walk over there. I guess tonight's theme is just nighttime ambience at Magic Kingdom and riding rides that have a different vibe to them at night. My plan is that I'm about hopefully like 30 minutes away from my virtual time being called for Tiana's, so I can eat here, go ride that, and then make my way back over to Tron maybe as the fireworks start. All right, I'm heading inside Pinocchio Village House and my order is ready. So I'm gonna go pick it up and maybe eat like over here in the window or maybe upstairs. So I picked up my order and I'm sitting right over here in the window. So that is the It's a Small World loading station, and I ended up getting the chicken parmesan sandwich, which is chicken strips, marinara, and mozzarella baked in a roll served with french fries, which I upgraded to the garlic truffle and parmesan fries. And then I got a hot cocoa on the side. That sandwich was so good. And this also absolutely hits the spot, this hot cocoa. The upstairs was closed, by the way, but they are currently on group, I think 150 now for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, and I'm in group 152, so I'm heading back over to Frontierland. Fireworks start in about 30 minutes, I think, from right now. Normally my choice place to eat would probably be Columbia Harbor House, but I saw that sandwich on the internet and I wanted to eat it. A lot of bread, but it was good. If I time this right, I might be able to get a nighttime ride on Tiana's during the fireworks, and then I could head over to Tron. But if I go over to Tron after the fireworks, that won't be great. I'm one group away from being called, if I haven't been called already. And if there's as little people riding this as I anticipate, then I might be able to do this and then actually go over to Tron. I just really don't want to go over to Tron during the fireworks or after the fireworks, which might end up happening. I do think that I'm only able to ride this tonight just because it is cold. I was able to get a boarding group after the 1 o'clock drop, which I really don't. I hope that the boarding group system at some point is retired, especially for Guardians. I thought there'd be more walls over here in front of Big Thunder Mountain. This is next to the Tom Sawyer Island raft launch. But my group has been called for Tiana's. Thunder Mountain's going to be closed until 2026. The walls here blocking the standby and lightning lane entrances saying notice, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad closed until further notice. And there's some walls over there too. That's sad. That is a very long closure for this ride. And I'm heading over to Tiana's to ride that at night for the first time. It is currently 7:45. The fireworks are in 15 minutes, I think. And I'm scanning my virtual return. So I just scanned and I'm heading inside the queue entrance. It is very quiet over here right now. Again, probably due to the fact that it's cold and fireworks start in about 10 minutes now. But to be able to walk through this queue, this is cool. I've not had the opportunity to do this. That's for sure. I'm just heading up the stairs and then probably just down to the load platform, I'm presuming. I'm walking through this queue a little too fast. take it all in. How cool is this though? It's actually really warm right now in here, inside. Okay, cool. Yep, I am just walking straight out of the boats. So I'm probably gonna be getting off of this before the fireworks start. I have the entire boat to myself, and I'm in the back row.
Calling all musicians! Man, it's hard to find a band in the dark.
I did it. Oh my god. Just a little splash in the face. A little bit brisk. I was quiet that entire time. Just sticking in the nighttime ambience of Tiana's, which I think really works well as a nighttime ride. So the fireworks should be starting pretty much right now. Fireworks will shoot off right here. And there they are. Oh my god. How is that for timing? Holy crap. So I have about 15 minutes to make it over to Tron, hopefully before the crowd does. I got a line before the finale. I also brought my GoPro to record this, because you can only technically ride this with a chest-mounted GoPro. And I brought that. It's still probably going to be a little bit of a wait, but not as much as it will be when the firework crowd leaves Main Street. Made it inside. It took about like 15 minutes. So again, I do have my chest mount here, which I'm going to have to put on when I make it to the locker. Admittedly, this makes me look ridiculous, but I was able to finally film this at night, which was underwhelming. Probably because I've seen it so much at night, just the canopy, just riding it at night didn't really feel much different than walking underneath it. Right now, it even feels cooler right now because I'm actually getting to like really experience it. The outdoor portion of this ride is just so fast. In contrast though, Tiana's at night I thought was incredible because the entire indoor portion of that ride is at night, so it's just that much more cohesive for it to be nighttime outside and then to go inside the show building and for it to be continued nighttime. I still think that I waited maybe about like 30 minutes for this and it was posted at almost an hour. So I was about to leave, but the Astro Orbiter is running. It's closing for a refurbishment pretty soon, and there is pretty much no line for it. This was a random decision to do this closes for several months. So this sort of goes along with my riding attractions that have a different ambience at night sort of motif for today's video. All right, I'm choosing my rocket, probably for the last time for a while. So I have to buckle up for safety. Oh my God. And then I also have to buckle up for comfort. I'm riding this by myself, so I have to really lean forward to gain some altitude. Woo, it's cold. I am still going up. There are not a lot of people on this flight. Okay, I'm just gonna lean back and relax. Just take in the ambience and not get too dizzy. So after this, I am heading out, if you can hear me. This is where it gets really fast. Woo! Okay, that wasn't terrible. All right, I rode Astro Orbiter one more time before it closes for a while. Like a lot of stuff in Disney World. That was probably the luckiest that I've ever gotten with the Astro Orbiter. I just walked up and just took the elevator. I'm glad that this was my first oyby video of the year. I've been wanting to ride Tiana's and Tron at night for like a long time. I wanted to do it with Brennan, but our schedules are just very conflicting. So this was just, it meant a lot to me to finally be able to come and do it. And I think I was only able to do it because of the weather. If Brennan and I had come on like a regular day, we would have had to be in the park at 1 p.m. to get the drop to potentially even get a return time to ride Tiana's at night. So this just ended up working out. But Brennan and I have a pretty significant Disney date at the end of the month coming up for my 10th anniversary party here at Magic Kingdom. And then even before that, my family's coming to visit. So there's some pretty significant theme park fun to look forward to. And this is absolutely my last time seeing the Christmas tree and the Christmas decorations. This year I would have thought they would have been gone by now, but they are not. And then of course I always complain about it being, and then of course everyone always complains about it being too hot in Florida, and now I just wish it was a little bit warmer. But I will 100% take this weather any day over the summer death of the heat and humidity of Florida in July and August. It's actually pretty cozy with a fuzzy hat and a jacket. It's just slightly uncomfortable just compared to what I'm used to. But I know that as soon as it gets hot, I'm gonna be thinking about how cold and wonderful it was right now. And look at that poetry. The same monorail that brought me here is the same one that's bringing me back. No, it's not. Never mind. And I made it back to the TTC. That was a pretty seamless transportation experience on the monorail. All right, I'm getting out of the tram to take that back to the car. This is very brisk, though. So I'm excited to get back into the car. So that was my trip to Magic Kingdom to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure and Tron at night. Finally, Tiana's was absolutely gorgeous. Tron was all right, but I also got to do the Riverboat and Astro Orbiter, and I got to have a delicious chicken sandwich. I got to watch Happily Ever After. It was a great night at Magic Kingdom. I will see you later. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.